Good morning. Happy Monday. I just wanted to say, I know this is gonna, all the videos will be out before I post this because I am determined to post everything chronologically. But I finally exported the clips from the past 2 weeks onto my hard drive, and I have about, I want to say 4 videos in queue that I just haven't edited yet. So I think it's starting from October 22nd or 23rd is when I left off on editing. So now it's November 3rd. And I vlogged for about four days. Vlog is very, using that very loosely because there are days where it wasn't so much of a vlog. I think I just took clips. I still need to review the footage, clearly. But if that is the case, I might just combine some of the videos into one video. But like I said, I just need to review the clips to see what I'm going to do with that. I haven't really been on YouTube in a while either. And I'm not sure that I'll vlog so much this week. But we'll see what happens with that. I have a lot of stuff to do this week overall. And I used to have, well, I still do, but I have a habit of basically assigning myself my tasks and trying to cram it all in one day, basically, maybe two. Ironically, it ends up when I allow myself, let's say a day to work on a project, my brain gets overwhelmed by how much I need to do. And then I don't end up doing it and I keep pushing it back. So it actually takes longer than if I were to just allow myself an entire week to work on a project. So yeah, I have a bit of stuff to do. I have I think 3 big projects in my lineup that I really, really want to finish this week. And that's pushing it. With that being said, I should stop talking and go to the coffee shop. Also, I left it in my car, which is probably not the greatest idea. I got these from Trader Joe's the other day, and God, I just ripped the bag open. But they're these Belgian waffle treat thingies, and this is in a pumpkin spice flavor. So I just kept it in my car because I feel like it's a good, well, I have one now and put it in my bag, but I feel like it's just a good snack to eat with when I go and get coffee. I have my podcast starting. I've been listening to a couple marketing podcasts. I can link them below if you guys are interested. I doubt you guys are, but I like listening to just putting on a podcast in the morning while I'm getting ready. I feel like I need to really figure out a morning routine for myself. Not so structured, because I know that if I have it structured, my brain doesn't want to do it. I don't even know what type of person that is, but I need a very loose schedule. I can't have something that's very what's a word? I don't know. I feel like I just need something to, I need brain power right now. So, guess where I'm going? If you said Phil's, you are correct. Okay, I'm back in my car. I mean, it's really bad too because I'm gonna show it here, but it's literally in the middle of my jeez, that scared me. It's in the middle of my windshield, so it's not hidden. But luckily I'm kind of in a good neighborhood, and it's really early in the morning that I don't know. Anyways, I'm just glad my camera's still here. I was here for about an hour. I got here around 9. But I know I said that I was gonna go to the gym later tonight, but I took a look at my schedule again, and I have decided that I just want to get it over with. I know that I'm going to get into the groove of things when I start doing my own work, and the way I scheduled my day today, I am doing Shani social work near like the evening time after I finish. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I am doing Shani social stuff now after, oh my God, why can I not speak? Okay. The way I scheduled my day today, I was going to do client work and then I have Shani social stuff right after I finish client work. And my big meeting today got canceled, so I have switched my stuff around. I finished all my client work already, and that's what I was doing this past hour. So I know that I'm gonna get into the groove of things with doing my own business stuff, and usually when that happens, I just go ham and I end up working like hours on it. So because this big meeting got canceled, I'm going to replace that with my workout, which is right now. So I gave myself around 10:30, but I am not wearing the right pants, because these are just like normal leggings, and if I work out in these, I feel like it's not comfortable. They're very like thin. So gonna go home really quick to change my pants, and then I'm gonna go to the gym, and I allotted about an hour and a half to work out, but I think I'm gonna do a full body again, which usually only takes me about an hour, but if I do get distracted, then it'll take an hour and a half. So anyways, with all that said, God, I feel like I'm just like blabbering. So I just tried their tiramisu drink at Phil's. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if it's because I got oat milk, but I don't think so. It definitely tastes like tiramisu, but it doesn't have that, like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm not overly excited about it. On the bright side, I did, since I already had coffee today, I will not be drinking pre-workout because that's a little bit too much caffeine. The only thing that really affects me with coffee is I'll get headaches. All right, definitely took a little longer than I wanted. I ended up changing my entire outfit. Now on the way to the gym, I'm really gonna try to finish my workout within an hour and try to stay on schedule. I don't know if that will happen, but we shall see. And it will be a challenge for me. Okay, I was at the gym and I did my stretches, everything, and I did my first workout. When I did my first set, I was resting and I got dizzy, basically. I got dizzy and I almost fell over. But it was such a quick second that I caught myself in the moment. But after that little dizzy spell, I was like, that's concerning. I did end up finishing that entire workout. But then after that, I was like, you know what? I don't want to push it, because even after I finished my third set, my body was a little bit wobbly. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to go on the treadmill and walk. I think I was on the treadmill for 5 minutes, and I was looking outside, and I'm like, it's a nice day. I just told myself, you know what, I'm gonna leave the gym because I'm not gonna use the machines anymore. I don't trust myself to not be dizzy and fall. It took me 15 minutes to get to this
field. I told myself I'll just like walk outside for 30 minutes. I don't know, maybe I just needed like fresh air or something, but I have a feeling, look at all the keys. I have a slight feeling it's because I had the coffee. Like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like maybe there's a certain like the coffee caffeine. I don't know if it's such thing that I'm like maybe sensitive to it, but that's like the only difference I feel with today versus like other days, because I'll literally take pre-workout and I mean maybe I'm totally wrong, but I feel like the amount of caffeine in the pre-workout is way more than what's in the coffee. But like I said, I could be totally wrong about that. But that's my only thought of what's different today than normal. But I feel better now, like just walking in the sun. Could also be lack of hydration. Could also be that I haven't really eaten anything today. Not really eaten, I haven't eaten anything today. So yeah, just a mess. But I do feel better now. It does feel a little weird, like vlogging straight to you, but it is empty here, so I guess that's okay. I'm also blind, so I can't really see if anyone's like staring at me or not. But yeah, so like I said, I'm going to walk. It's been 15 minutes, but I'm gonna walk as long as I can. I allotted myself until like 12 to finish my workout. So right now it's 11:40. So I'll probably just walk for another, or actually maybe if it took me 15 minutes to get here, I might just walk around this entire like lot and then head back to where I parked. I'm not getting like a huge cardio workout in, but at least I'm out getting some vitamin D and then also just getting some movement in, because I know I'm going to be working the rest of the day. I think the good thing about working out is you don't have to stick to a certain workout plan. Like there's other ways that we can move our body. So on the bright side, I didn't just give up. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna work out, but I'm gonna do something else. Is that a hummingbird or is that a regular? See, I'm blind. I can't really see. It's not the strength training that I wanted to do, but again, at least I'm getting sun. I'm getting movement. I know that grass, like the smell of mowing the lawn, is a very like normal smell, but I don't smell it that often, especially since I'm not around patches of grass. But like walking through this section right here, there's a bunch of like, you know, fresh grass clipping smells, and it gives me such a nostalgic feeling of elementary school and being at school in the morning and the smell of the grass field, just freshly cut. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what it just reminded me of. It's now been 30 minutes on my walk and it's 11:53, so pretty good timing. I'm almost to my car, but oh god, I don't know what is wrong with my, like, it's not my brain, but it's definitely my body. I don't feel so woozy anymore, and it's not, okay, the thing is, when I was doing my like leg curls, it's not like I was pushing myself, it was literally my warm-up set. And so that's why I was like nervous that if I like upped the weight even more to what my normal strength is, what if I just collapse in the middle of this gym right now? Like, was not taking any chances. But I'm so glad that I got out, and the fact that I got some sun because I was at home majority of the time this weekend. Did I leave? I don't think I left the house at all. So I'm out today, got some sun, got a really easy workout in. My stomach is kind of like grumbling and yelling at me low-key. It's not really nutritious, but at least I have the those waffles that I showed you earlier. I have kind of like a log on my Notion of like topics that come to my mind, so I just kind of brain dump onto there. And for the past, I think I added this maybe a month and a half ago, maybe longer, I just haven't had the chance to like sit down and talk about it because I wanted to gather my thoughts on the topic. But I've come to the realization that I probably won't ever get to the point where I have all my thoughts about this topic written out. But basically the topic, how I wrote it as is, are we becoming, or is this generation, not specifically talking about like Gen Z or Gen A, Gen Alpha, I don't know what the frick you call it, but not necessarily talking about like them specifically, but just us as an entire being, entire group, whatever. But basically, are we becoming too selfish? And I really hope you guys can hear me because there's so much like gardening happening around me. Are we becoming too selfish? And I didn't know if I was presenting it the right way. And I think that's why it took me so long to even like talk about it, because I mean, like I've said multiple times before in my videos, like I feel like I'm not really good at articulating my thoughts into words or even on paper, honestly. But anyways, the reason why I'm like kind of, I guess, prepared to talk about it now is I've been seeing this idea come up a lot lately. I was listening to, I don't remember if it was a video or a podcast, honestly. I'm so like, I feel like I intake so much information, I forget where things come from. But anyways, I was listening to this episode and they said it feels like we are so easy to like write people off nowadays. Like one thing that they might do that would, let's say, maybe upset us. I don't really have an example off the top of my head, but like if there's something like a friend or even a stranger like says one thing and it's just either against your belief or whatever, like we're so easy to write people off and say, you know what, this thought or whatever doesn't align with me, so they shouldn't be in my circle or in my life. And I feel like saying selfish is probably not the right term, but that's why when I heard that part in the episode yesterday, I feel like that's a really good way to explain what I was trying to say in my notes. I'm saying this based off of like what I see and like what I've noticed, especially on social media. It's so easy for us to disregard people based on like not having the same mindsets or same ideas or whatever, and not actually having a healthy conversation about it. So it could honestly be something so simple as like, oh, this person has a very different view from me. I feel like a common example would be like politics, but that's also a whole different story. I think just having like a disagreement with someone, whoever it is, and just having an actual healthy conversation about it. It doesn't mean that, I don't know, I don't really know
how to explain it, but I hope it makes sense in some sort of way. I don't know. If you can help me explain it in the comments, that would be helpful. I just feel like I need some food because clearly my brain is not working. My body is in shambles. I feel like I need to get out of this parking lot and literally just get settled somewhere because this is not it. And I need to be productive today. All right, I don't really know what happened with me, but I came back to the mall with all the intentions of getting some food and doing some work here, but as soon as I pulled into the parking lot, I don't know what just happened, but it's now 2:00, and if you remember, of course you remember because it literally just happened like 2 seconds ago, your time. I finished my workout and stuff at 12. I haven't done anything. I don't know if you can see the disappointment in my face, but I'm very disappointed in myself. I basically wasted 2 hours of my day. But on the bright side, like I said, I got my workout done ahead of time and I don't need to do it today or tonight. So I'm gonna go home. I think I have some leftover food that I can eat. I know I just need some food in my system right now. I think that's definitely what is going on. But yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go home, eat some food, and then probably spend like 15-30 minutes just like easing my mind. Even though I've been doing nothing the past 2 hours. I hope you guys are having a better Monday than I am. I don't know why, like, everything was so good this morning. And now I'm just like tweaking out. Maybe it's the coffee. I have no idea. I could probably just be incredibly dehydrated. Let's be honest. I just thought of a way I can kind of like save today. I feel like once I get the food in my system, I'm not going to eat too much because I don't want to put myself into a food coma. But I'm going to go home. I'm going to eat. And then I'm going to take my like 15-30 minute break. Maybe I'll make it 15 just so it's not too long. But then I'm going to go to the library and do work. I'm going to give myself maybe until 12:30 or 2:30. And then head over to the library. So, wish me luck. I don't know what is going on today or why today is like the Monday, the most Monday-est ever. Just right after the gym, something just switched. I know that the whole dizzy spell was one thing, but even after that, I don't know why I've been so not productive today. Because it's now 4:30. I haven't done any of the work. I am trying to pinpoint what it is, and I'm trying to reflect back on the day because I want to take accountability for my actions, and so I'm just trying to backtrack and think like why this day happened the way it did. I'm really trying to be self-aware and trying to figure out what is it that like what happened to me today other than the physical happenings of me getting dizzy. Like what happened after the walk that I'm just like it just clicked in my head what it is. I don't really know if I want to admit this. Well, okay. sorry, backtrack. I don't mind admitting it. It's more that I don't know if I want to share it with the public. But it's funny, like I feel like I just had to say it out loud for me to realize what it is. But now that I know what it is, I'm like, that's kind of frustrating because it is something that I don't want to have bothered me. Basically, something happened today. Nothing bad, by the way. It wasn't like anything like awful. It made me think a lot about respecting someone's time. It's just happened multiple times this week where it's like, not necessarily that there was a promise, but that it was said that something would happen at a certain time, and then either there's no communication about the change or it was changed last minute. This is an example, but you being late to a meeting, let's say, or constantly late to a meeting, because, you know, like, things happen once or twice, like being late, fine. But constantly being late to a meeting where people know, like, oh, this person's gonna be late, or this person's gonna cat. There's this, not a saying, but there's very loud. It's like when you're constantly late to stuff, that's like you not respecting someone's time. You are saying that your time is more valuable than the other person's. Whatever happened today, that like reflected a lot. And I think I took it personally. And I will admit it is my fault in that I let it affect me this long, because it's now 4:30. It doesn't anger me. It's just a sucky feeling. I think right now I'm just more annoyed at myself for, again, letting it affect my entire productivity of the day. I think I just had like an underlying like sad feeling, because it's like, what the hell? Yeah. It's stinking dark as heck. I don't even know if you can see me. But I am ending my night with some super duper, and I just wanted to try. This is the apple pie milkshake, right? Yeah, apple pie shake. And it's a limited edition flavor. But I just wanted to try it on camera. Oh, I did not like that noise. But it has like, I'm pretty sure that's, okay, you can't see. Maybe you can see here, but there's like cinnamon on top. Anyways, cheers. I was about to say, all I tasted was like vanilla milkshake, but then the apple hit. Oh, I like that. Surprisingly, it's not too sweet. I like that. It has kind of like a tart flavor to it. That's good. I also got the smash burger. You can't see. I don't know why I'm putting it up close to the camera, but yep. Anyways, I'm gonna end my night with this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh my god. I know you can't really see me, but this burger with the shake, it goes really well together. I just had to add that.